Hey everyone, Soundwave884, another Blast from the Past review. In this review, take a look at Thrilling 30 Swerve with Flanker and Gears with Eclipse. Now, these are pretty much mirror images of each other. Both figures are exactly the same, just a little bit changed there in the head sculpt, and then of course the colors of plastic and paint used. And then to the Jets, Flanker, and Eclipse, again the colors of the plastic. Now, these guys came out in 2014 as part of the Thrilling 30 line, celebrating 30 years of Transformers, or G1 Transformers. It's hard to believe we're approaching 40 years in just like under 2 years. So yeah, these figures are now over 8 years old. These are Legends class. There were 2 packs. They came with these little jets that became like target masters. They transformed into weapons that they could wield. They also could be their own robots, and again, little mini jets. Let's get to some quick comparisons. Here they are next to the current Legends class. We got Kingdom Eggs. Then we got new Legacy Shockwave. And why Decepticons? Because they're what's next to me on the table here. And you can see that the older ones here are bigger than the newer Legends class Transformers. Now you bring in like a current Studio Series 86 Ratchet, and he's a lot smaller. Thinking they are more meant to scale within themselves instead of trying to be a complement to the deluxe Voyagers and so on. Now there are a few Legend class Transformers that they slip in that are meant to complement the current deluxes, Voyagers and all that, like a Exosuit Spike, a Wheelie. They are meant to be that small, so they are meant to complement one of the others, whereas this Ratchet, Megatron, Shockwave are meant to pretty much scale within themselves, whereas Swerve and Gears back there were meant to complement your deluxe and Voyager class current Transformers of that time. Now bringing in their G1 counterparts, on the left is Swerve, on the right Gears, if you didn't know. Now, these back in G1, they did change up enough of the figure in robot mode to make a big difference. When you look at these, it's the paint and the head sculpts, or the colors and head. These, you got colors, new heads, but you also got new torsos, new thighs, and new front of the feet. So they did change up a decent amount on these. They made them to look a lot different in robot mode, even though they're pretty much the same figure. And vehicle mode is pretty much going to be exactly the same, except for these front of the legs here will transform to the kibble in the back of their pickup kind of mode. So that would be different there. We'll see that later in the video. Closer look comparison with Gears and Swerve together. As you can see, exactly the same in all aspects except for the head sculpt there. The Swerve here is more or less going for the more than meets the eye comic book look, where he's got his own bar. Too bad they didn't give him the accessories based on the comic book. And here is Gears. Here his head sculpt, he's going for more of an animated to comic appearance. He's not based on the G1 toy at all. Almost looks more Brawn-like to me with that head in there. Maybe if they gave it a little more color, like their little red stripes here, something red striping around the side there, I think it would have broke it up a little bit more. Otherwise, it's like a gray mass in the middle, and his head just looks way too small. The Jet Target Masters, here is Flanker, this goes with Swerve, here is Eclipse, this goes with Gears. Flanker has a little more paint apps here on the Jet mode. He's got these stripes right here, and you turn to the underside, you're going to see the same thing. Again, he's got a little more paint right here with some silver going on. He's got paint on his thighs, and we'll see a little bit of that in robot mode. So we'll transform these guys real quick, very simple. Fold the wings back, fold this piece back, and you're done. See this guy, wings back, feet back, you can just move the arms however you see fit. He's done. That's your Jet modes into robot modes. Here is Flanker, he's got a red face, red stripe there, a white body. Eclipse, get a yellow face, sort of a whitish head, silver in the torso, and some white thighs going on. I'm going to transform these guys into their weapon mode. Leave this part up, you're going to put this part down. You're going to bring this part out, and then this part's going to fold down, and this is going to just go right there. And you wanted to get his red rocket down, and that was now going to be the weapon. Front of the gun is here. You can see where the ammunition will be flying out. We'll just pick that right here into Swerve's hands. Eclipse transforms exactly the same. And there they are holding their Target Masters. It does make them a little slightly unbalanced. You need to get their feet perfectly, otherwise they can be tipping over. So just make sure you got it there. But it holds them really well. It is a big gun, so they can finally attack some of those guns. Optimus, we can help. We got big guns. Articulation, you're going to be the same on both figures. You can see you got your ball joint there. That's where you can get your articulation bend and your swivels. Ball joint and shoulders. You get a little bit up. This piece here is going to block you 360 around. The head does turn and move up and down. It's just hard to get your fingers in between all that. You just have to move the top piece there to get more into there. There's no waist swivel. It's got ball jointed hips, full splits, good kick forward and back. You know, his bends there for transformation, so you can go all the way around. And that is your articulation on Swerve and Gears. Alright, let's transform them. We're going to do Gears for the transformation. Come back here to the back, pull this piece out, and bring it up. You're going to take this part right here, and you're going to pull that back. That gives him space for his arms, so you bring his arms up on this hinge. They will now go close up to his body like this. This forms the front of the truck. There are tabs back here. Tab his legs together. They might come on a tab as you fold this up, but you can easily re-tab it. This will just come around. This part here just sort of slides over the red parts there. And voila! You have now transformed Gears in the same as Swerve into their alt mode. With Swerve and Gears and their vehicle modes. No, not bad. I do like the color, and you get some yellow on the headlights, painted the grille, red paint here for the front bumper. You got your painted up caps, painted windows. You got your paint here for the legs. This, you can see that you kind of molded in some kind of tail lights on the back. Got some gray. Might make a little bit of look of the bumper. Got molded bumper there. Underside cleans up fairly nice. He's really compact down there. Swerve the same way underneath. Turn around, same kind of paint jobs going all the way around. Black painted windows like that, and he's got silver painted headlights that match in with the grille and a white painted bumper. Figures roll extremely well. A comparison with their G1 counterparts. Vroom, vroom. Comparison with KBB's Hornets Agent, their oversized knockoff of New Age's Flipper or Bumblebee. Legacy Alita 1 and the current Legacy or Kingdom Legends class Hot Rod. You can see they are a lot bigger than the current Legend class. A lot more, I think, attention to detail in Swerve and Gears, especially on the tires. My God, that's hideous on Hot Rod. But like I said, I think the current Legends classes are meant to scale within themselves, whereas the past Legends class pretty much were meant to try to scale into your Deluxe and Voyager Transformers. Alright, so final thoughts on these guys. They are excellent, especially for the time Legends class Transformers. I think they are still good and fun toys. Something you can still keep in your collection, and we desperately need a new updated Gears and Swerve to slide in with your current sized mini bots from Legacy and onwards, so they would scale a little bit better with the current guys. And up to some new information, I know we're getting a new Brawn. I can't remember if Gears is on that list or not. So go back and check that out. So a new Studio Series 86 Brawn, Deluxe Class Brawn, is in the works. I mean, you probably about the same size as Hover back there. Anyway, I say thanks for watching this Blast from the Past review. Excellent toys. I would recommend, if you just like these characters, these are nice versions of them to have in any collection. If you're looking for the newest and the greatest or the most G1 accurate, these are probably not for you. Like I said, still fun toys and still hold up very well today. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next ones. Peace out.